So I am just trying to say that whatever hair goal you have in mind to achieve, you cannot follow someone else's hair care routine. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am going to be giving you the tools, step-by-step tools that you need to develop your own hair care routine that will work for you, especially if you are a beginner. These tools are what I have used to build my own hair care routine that works best for my own hair type. But in this video I am not going to be telling you what products to use or what ingredients to use on your hair. If I am to do that, this video is never going to end, because in reality everybody has a different hair type. That is why I am only going to be giving you the tools. These tools are actually the first most important thing you need when building a hair care routine, because this is what will guide you to the right product to use and also the right ingredients to use on your hair. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a professional, I am just a hair care enthusiast. I fell in love with my hair ever since I started taking care of my hair, and ever since then I've been so obsessed in taking better care of my hair and finding out what works best on my hair and what does not. First thing I'll be listing is, this is like a step one, is to figure out your hair type. So most of the times we end up choosing the wrong hair care products or ingredients for our hair because we don't really know our specific hair type. So there are several hair types, from straight, wavy, coily, and kinky hair. So I believe most of us, we black women, we fall mostly into the kinky category, and this is the type 4 hair, which ranges from 4A, 4B, and 4C hair. I happen to be in the category of the 4B hair. To determine your hair type, you need to look at factors like hair density, your hair porosity, hair greasiness, hair elasticity, and your coil pattern. When you put all those factors together, these are what will help guide you to determining your hair type. After figuring out your hair type, so guys, the next step to do is to fix your hair concerns. I'm talking about your hair goals or the problems your hair is currently facing. These are general issues that you want to fix. I'm talking about that your hair face on daily basis and you want to fix them. Problems like hair shedding, hair loss, dandruff, frizziness, split ends, and hair issues like that. There are tons of hair products or ingredients for all these hair problems. Like I said at the beginning of this video, everyone has a different specific hair type, so what works for you may not work for another person. As for me, hair issues like frizziness, split ends, dandruff, hair shedding, and all that, I've used mostly natural products to arrest problems like that. I have actually used flaxseed, aloe vera, and the rest to take care of frizzy hair, and also I have used onion juice, green tea, and so many other ingredients to actually fix my hair shedding. You can decide to use natural ingredients to fix these hair problems, or you can actually pick products that will work on your hair. Before using any type of product or ingredient on your hair, you should carry out your research. That is why Google should be your friend. If you're fighting dandruff, you should look out for products that has ingredients that will fight dandruff, like tea tree oil and the rest. Now let's talk about your hair goals. Everyone has a particular hair goal in mind. If your hair goal is to grow longer hair, or take your hair from looking thin to having a much fuller hair, or just enhance the natural texture of your hair. So for me, my hair goal is just to enhance and improve my natural hair texture and also increase length. So that is what I have been after lately, and I've been getting positive results. So I am just trying to say that whatever hair goal you have in mind to achieve, you cannot follow someone else's hair care routine because they want to achieve a different hair goal. So guys, now on to step 3. Choose your hair product and your ingredients. So at this stage, you have identified your hair type, you have figured out your hair concerns, your hair issues, and your hair goals. Next is to choose your hair care products or the ingredients you want to use on your hair. So when picking all these hair products like shampoo, conditioner, your leave-ins, your masks and all that, you should also have in mind that you should pick the ones that best suit your hair type. So when picking a shampoo, you can either pick a sulfate-free shampoo. Just make sure the shampoo you pick is hydrating and moisturizing, and it is something that will not dry out your hair or strip your hair completely. After picking a shampoo, the next thing to do is to pick a conditioner or a deep conditioner. So you should pick this depending on your hair and depending on what results you want for your hair. Or if you feel your hair needs protein, then pick a hair mask. It can be a product from any hair care line, or you can actually just DIY your own protein masks at home. So as for your leave-ins, I will advise you invest in good leave-ins. A leave-in treatment can be a leave-in conditioner, your moisturizer, or hair butter. Just make sure you keep it simple. Don't use tons of products that actually do the same job. For example, if you're coiling your hair and you happen to have multiple coiling creams, I think that is you're just giving yourself way too much work. Just stick to one particular coiling cream. Like I said, if you're always rocking wash and goes, look for a suitable gel that suits or that works best on your hair. Or if you're always coiling your hair, look for a good coiling cream that works best also on your hair type. So I advise you keep it simple, especially if you're a beginner. You don't want to confuse yourself and you don't want to be exhausted. Maybe when it's time for you to take care of your hair, you'll be like, oh, that is just too many steps, and then you get tired of it. You don't want to get tired of it, so just keep it simple. Make sure you try out oils to find the best one that works well on your scalp. It is also okay to mix your oils. When you find the one your hair likes, make sure you use it consistently for about 2 to 3 months to determine if it really works well on your hair. You'll find your hair tools like hair brushes, detangle teasers, your combs and all of that. There are so many detangle teasers, there are so many brushes out there, so just take your time and just find out which one works best on your hair. And also bonnets and silk pillowcases. I don't have any issues sleeping with a bonnet on, but for some people they find it very uncomfortable, so they prefer to sleep on silk pillowcases. Next step is step 4, which is to consider your budget. You have to put your budget into consideration. You don't have to spend all the money in the world to have a beautiful hair or to take care of your hair. There are tons and tons of so many hair care products out there. To be honest, some are a bit pricey while some are very affordable. So make sure that when choosing your hair care products, when making your research on this product, also consider your budget. For instance, you wouldn't want to buy a very expensive shampoo, conditioner and all that, and then when it runs out, you can't be able to buy it again. But if it's something that you can be able to afford, why not go for it? But if you can't, I advise you find hair care products like not only within your budget, you also have to make sure that they work well on your hair. Make sure you read reviews, you ask questions, you also do your research. And there are so many drugstore hair care products that actually works very well. Guys, on to the step 5, which is time/wash day. As for taking care of your hair, you have to have the time, okay? Or as for your wash day, planning out your wash days, you have to consider your schedule. You have to consider your schedule and pick out a day for your wash day, okay? Just because someone else or I probably wash my hair on Saturdays or Sundays doesn't mean you should also wash your hair on Saturdays or Sundays. You should look at your schedule and then plan out a day that is actually free for you for your wash day. So make sure to keep your wash day simple, especially if you're starting out. Keep it simple, that way you can be consistent and you won't find it to be way too much work. So make sure you do this until you're very comfortable with it and you get used to it. Then if you want to add a couple of steps or other products, then you can do that. So as for finding the time for your hair, yes, natural hair does need care and it needs time. If you're the type that is super busy, invest in high quality products that will actually help with your hair care concerns, your goals and all of that. Invest in hair care products that will really do well on your hair. But if you're the type that actually has like all the time, if you have the time for your hair, try out different DIY recipes like I usually do. So before purchasing any product, make sure you make use of your hair type, your hair goals, put all these factors into consideration before purchasing any hair care product. So as for my hair, I know that to stay away from sulfate and paraben products, or any product that may cause my hair to be frizzy or dry. Before I go to sleep at night, I am to put on my setting bonnet to prevent frizz, breakage and split ends. I also make sure I put my hair in a protective style if I am not rocking my hair. And also I know that I'm supposed to get trims at least 2 to 3 times in a year, and at night I usually put my hair in a bun or in 2 twists, and also use castor oil on my edges. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you have any questions, any concerns, make sure you leave them on the comment section. Definitely make sure to comment your hair concerns, your hair goals and your hair type. Leave all that on the comment section so that people with similar hair type can actually share products or ingredients that has helped their hair. Please make sure to give this girl a huge thumbs up. If you're joining us for the very first time, make sure to subscribe. Consider subscribing to this channel. Turn on that bell notification so you stay notified whenever I post a new video. Until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.